I am Dr. Javed Ahmed, Department of Mathematics, Jamshedpur Women's College, and this video is especially for the honors students of semester 2, paper 3, reanalysis, and we have already discussed some topics of reanalysis, and this is video 10, and see the video from the beginning to end, and this is for the concept of closed sets and closure of a set. In this video, we shall discuss the concept of closed sets and closure of a set. Number 1, a real number k is said to be an adherent point of a set S, which is a subset of R, where R is the set of real numbers, if every neighborhood of K contains at least one point of S. Definition says like this. This is the definition of adherent point of a set S. Clearly or evidently, an adherent point may or may not belong to the set, and it may or may not be a limit point of the set. It follows from the definition that a number k belongs to S is automatically an adherent point of the set for every neighborhood of a member of the set contains at least one member of the set, namely the member itself. Further, a number k does not belongs to S is an adherent point of S only if k is a limit point of the set S. For every neighborhood of the point k, there contains at least one point of S other than at least one point of S other than k. Thus the set of adherent points of a set S consists of S and the derived set S dash. The set of all adherent points of a set S called the closure of S is denoted by this symbol, and hence closure of S is equal to S union S dash. Number 2, a set is said to be closed if each of its limit points is a member of the set. Thus a set S is closed if and only if S dash is a subset of S or closure of S is equal to S. It should be clearly understood that the concept of closed and open sets are neither mutually exclusive nor exhaustive. The word not closed should not be considered equivalent to open. Rest of the topics we shall discuss in the next video. Stay home, stay safe. Thank you.